Hey all, we're at Dover, and I know we're leading, but we don't have the fastest car. We're about 30-35 laps. We can stay ahead of whoever we've been fighting, which is Kurt Busch right now. He's been up here all Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Keselowski. Keselowski, we haven't run on the same lap with for a while. He's on the lap most of the field. He seems to be not that big of a threat anymore. Well, what happened is it started off, and I felt I was too loose, because I turned the wheel too much off the turns. I would just spin out. So I made some adjustments. It seemed to make it worse, especially down the run. Made some more adjustments, better and worse. And so going into the third stage, I basically backed off all my adjustments except for one, which is right front PSI, and that seemed to help tremendously. We are much more slidey in the third stage. We started off slidey in the first stage, but this third stage is more like less side bite. See, lap traffic. This is one of those tracks where you can be significantly faster than pretty much everybody. But the lap traffic is like ridiculously slow and plays a huge factor. Like now, you're watching the interval for Kurt Busch, I lost half of the interval I had simply because I slowed down a second that lap to get through the traffic. You've got to get through it also, but the one advantage the AI cars have is that they can get through faster than you, even on old tires, which sucks, because on old tires in this setup, I have to be extra careful. Not yet, but you know, I'm getting there. See, it's a little wiggly, but that's kind of like how it is. Slide you off. Roger that. See, I made myself loose. Aggravated the right rear, so I have to be extra careful off the floor here. Which might lose another couple of times per. You can see which one is so close behind me. This is what I've been doing. This is the first run though that I've gotten everything on the right rear. I can't turn it a lot. The line. So eventually, when there's no cars between Kurt and I, he's probably going to go fast. It's about 120 to go. See, I can pit anytime now and make it to the end, and they still have to pit. So it's like, when do I pit? When I'm faster on the get-go, I tend to like to, pit long. But they've been so fast, I lost the second stage doing that. Not because I wasn't fast enough, is I couldn't get through traffic at that speed. So I lost a ton of time getting through traffic at that speed. So, if I could stay close to Busch, that would help. I'm not saving, I'm not, doing anything of the sort. I also know if we get like within 30 laps to go, we should be able to hold them off and they'll fit together. And if they don't fit and I do, I should be able to. I'm not slow. My lead race, running with speed. I made some adjustments from that to determine the setup, but it's not slow. 23.6 halfway through a run is very good. I prefer it to be 23.4, especially at this point. But at this point, I just all of a sudden it's on the right rear. It wasn't on the right rear. I typed it up specifically to put more on the right front. So once more, this is one of those heat issues I have to figure out. I know one thing I'll probably do, I'll probably take the right rear shock out this time. I think that's a contributing factor. You're not going to see it here for whatever reason, but when I was too loose earlier and coming off the turns, I would spin the right rear and it would gradually make it worse. So I fixed that. Not losing speed, but it's not gaining either, so it needs some more help. And I'm burning the right rear, which I was burning the right front, which is why I adjusted it to begin with. So somehow, in making it tighter, I made it looser, and then making it looser, I made it both tighter and looser. So learned a lot, but I feel like I gotta make adjustments off on so regular shot to have a positive impact. As far as this race goes, as long as I stay this close to Bush, I think I got a shot, depending on if caution comes out or not. We got 75 laps of gas. That puts it about 369, 368, 32 laps. Right on the bubble if I'm in the lead. Being able to hold them off. If I'm far back, which I think I'm going to be, I'll probably get up to like pass. So, essentially, unless we get a caution, which I don't want, probably not going to win this race. The good news is, great chance of finishing second. I'd rather win, always, but as I said, we need to work on this car. Especially now, I thought I'd just put it back to the way it was at the beginning, which is faster than this at this point. But it's running the right rear now, which is probably old tire wear. Put down on the track, 350 laps, close to it. 37 laps. Slow they get, see how slow they get when they get off the turns? So look at that, 53% loose. Man. It's such a way that it's not holding my line down at the bottom anymore, which the setup did. So this is where you want to be. Left side or left right over there. Two seconds slower. That's some lap traffic, but get that left rear in there. Those positions right. Yeah. 35 laps. 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 So we get a caution with 60 laps to go. So. Oh well. It's a good try. So let's try that. Try everything else. I also lowered the, been working this setup up. I'm on break. Like this. Ooh, it just slid. Oh man. God, I feel stupid. It just slid. It hasn't been doing that. Well, I think that final nail in the coffin. Still loose. Part of it. Yeah, see you later. Glorious slide. Yep. I can't account for this. I haven't experienced this yet. See, I just made it tighter, and it got looser. So I'm back in the twilight zone again. I'm fast. I just can't how to put it where I want to, where I need to right now. See, it's still on the right rear. I don't get it. I even, put up on the gear to lighten it up. Still going. I did notice something though. One of the slots on this, because I haven't done a full career in Cup ever in Heat games. I had an open slot, you know, had the default setting in it. So I got in it and I tried the default setting, and it handled just like this. It's like everything was on the right rear. And what's funny is, you know, Jimmy Johnson, when he was, you know, winning the 7 championships, he was like king of building. And I once got a setup that for the last NASCAR game, NASCAR, I think we did it 14. So as a bonus, he got on the game and they worked out a setup, him and Chad Canals, like what he used to run up over. And it was like the same thing. Everything was on the right rear. Like, how can you run like that? Because like normally what I would do is I dive into the corner harder and aggravate the right front to offset the right rear. And if you can accomplish that, you can maintain a balance. 3% loose for right now. See, and I'm not loose. I'm still tight in. Still good middle. It's off, all off. Okay, now it's starting to change. Maybe the pressure's got to come up. Oh, that's not going to help. It's turning. Too much and too little. So we need to work on that setup. I know it looks good, but wait till we get to about 30 to go, or we I'm not gonna let them, but it's just, especially with the setup like this, I just can't put it where I need to put it, and these AI cars blocking the track like this do not help. So basically, it's pass as many AI cars, keep them passing cars. You're gonna get lucky and I can get a big enough gap and then hold them off at the end, but it hasn't worked so far. Oh well, it's worked, but it hasn't worked enough. They catch me with 10 laps to go. They're still catching me with 10 laps to go. And 10 laps is plenty of right on my ass. See, that allowed them to catch all the way up. Yep. Wonderful sitting up. I'm anticipating trying to work the second route. Pass more of them. And if you look at them closely and you're following them down the straightaway, a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times you can tell if they're going to go low or high. It's usually right before you have to make that decision. Whether you're going to enter the corner. So you get lucky sometimes with that lucky there. You gap them a little bit, but they're right on that. 10 laps or so. That's the speed that they slow down to at this point in the run. And running the same speed while you're in traffic doesn't help. You're faster than every ride. Well, that's one. I'll leave the corner now. Heard the wheels spin. I'm trying to hold it down, not sure if I'm clear. But I'm going to be faster. Straighten the wheel out and drift up to the wall. I'm blowing that corner. Ideally, you want your right side a little higher than the darkest part with the tire wear there. So now I'm not only faster than them for like 30 laps, but I'm going to be slower than them for the next 30 laps. All right. Oh, caution. They're not pitting. Well, Bowman's going to get back on, but that's okay. I don't need fuel. Okay, well, what are we going to do? Try that. It's only 30 laps. Might get lucky. I'm not going to pass him until we start finishing. Time that way. Speed with me. I forgot we passed him. Oh, wow. Get another caution. I'm going to fit again, whether they do or not. Pressure the tires. The longer it will last. Speed back. It's not spinning. You can hear it. That's why I got the sound up. You should be able to hear me better, but I don't know. I'll have to check afterwards. It hasn't been working right. But I have the sound up so I can hear things like that. And another thing, unless I'm out of the groove or something, I don't hit the brake. Slow enough through the turns. I don't want to slow myself down anymore. Let the car do the work. We're pulling out a bigger gap because we have fresh tires and they don't. Now this never happens in all racing. Everybody should know that whenever you have good tires, only exceptions might be green light checker at certain tracks. On the Talladega, you definitely get away with it. Certain other tracks, and depending, like if you just had a caution and you're running like 98%, 97%. 2 laps to go, especially if you're leading, yeah, you could try that. But it's amazing how much speed you tend to lose. It's just a few bucks, 1 heat cycle on the tires. This game is not forgiving in that respect at all. And I'm very confused with that. Now they're getting out of the way. I think it's because it's the end of the race. So now they're not blocking it. They're going to be doing the same thing for the other guys behind them. So 20 laps to go, and I got a 5-second lead. I've had a bigger lead and lost it, but we're still moving forward. Still gapping them. This is one of those blocker cars upstairs. Sure. Made it. Guess it was that dicey. Okay, well it's handling better. Still slidey, still loose. But it's good enough that I can slice and dice. At least for now. Beats the laps. Still good. This is all stuff I learned. I got on snow, not that good.
Lose it up front here. 15 laps, 10 seconds. Yeah, it's going to kill me, but I don't think they have the speed to at the moment with that gap on the traffic. Half a lap, yep. Keep my nose clean. Don't want to move forward. I've lost to these guys. This is the biggest one. The way the AI goes, you know, if they get clear track and start catching me. Well, still on the right path, which is good. One of the things I noticed, like I mentioned the last race, was left front. This is a short run, so it's kind of where it should be. But later in the run, 50 laps, that left front was still too high. As I tried to push it, it got higher. I made adjustments to fix that, but it's still off. There's still something off with the setup. Figure that out. But we're not slow. We didn't slow it down. If anything, we got it faster for longer before it falls off, which can be very valuable in the league race. In other words, we're holding like a 23-0, 23-1, 23-2 longer before we get up to 23-5 seconds at the end of the run. So that's valuable. 23-2 is like what runs in the middle, 80 lap run. So maybe we get like, as much as 35, 40 laps before we get slower than 23-2 or more. And I couldn't tell you because I got so much traffic to deal with. You gotta slow down a lot. See, they're starting to come, but I don't think how much happens. It's sliding. Some people would misdiagnose that as tight. That's sliding. That's the right rear not holding. It's allowing the rear end to slide. Front doesn't have as much grip as it needs, so it just starts sliding through it. And even though the right front is hotter and the wear is even, it's the balance on the car, so I have to work on it. Offline settings. Because the wedge is good. For the most part, unless I'm loose, I'm not over rotating there. It's holding its line pretty good. It's the tires, so I'm gonna work that out. We started to set up where the left front was wearing more than the right front, and obviously you want it the other way around, because it might be fast for a few laps, but then you start wearing the front end weird, and then it does weird things to the steering. It's still a little bit in that mode. It sure is not helping. But so I added right front tire pressure as I was working it up, and right front to wear more than the left front. And since you're going to the left, you know, you want to go on the right side and the left side. It helps you turn to the left, it's fighting you. I know there's some setups, springs on the setup, I don't like that. Heavier on the left than they are on the right, but it's in a balance. You know, like one front is one way, the rear is another way. It's a really weird setup. I wouldn't even be surprised to find out, if we ever find out, that the only reason why you have to put a setup like this in is because the track is fucked up. They have certain settings reversed. It kind of seems that way to me. But I do know some short tracks do run a heavier right front, a heavier left front than a right front. It's just that we really don't know where he stands. There's almost zero information, so it's all just a matter of speculation. Telling me what I can experience. But anyway, we nailed this. Whew. It was a hard-fought win. And it was handed to me. I'm gonna sugarcoat. Yep, we took the lead right away. We had a couple of quick cautions by 20 laps. There was one at 10 laps in, the other was at 20 laps in. We stayed out, they stayed out, we pitted both times. 120. I won the first stage. I don't know if it said that. This is the second stage. So here's where I made those adjustments and everything got on the right rear. The front was handling good, so I could steer it. Unlike the beginning of the video, it wasn't even steering right. So Hamlin beat me. I think I came in second. And then the third stage is the long run, 160 laps about. It's basically two full fuel runs. One pit stop, there's no cautions, but we had a caution about 40 laps in. Yep, that was a caution. I pitted, they didn't pit. I took the lead on pressure tires, but it was not handling right. It was sliding, see, sliding. And we had another caution. And this is the last caution we saw. Look at that. See, that was a little sideways. But we stuck with it. A lap through pit. No, we have one more. Look how sideways I am. Hanging it out. Yeah, this is... Look how sideways. Nah, this was the last run. You said it was about 33 laps ago. Still started out loose, right? But after the tire pressure came up, I was able to get back under them. Nail that win. Do what I have to do. Still a great day. Let's see how much money we got. Wow. We got 283. Okay, but that's cool. Dude, look how much we would gotten if it was our team. That's why you want to own your own team. So 315, 143 is like 490, and then hundreds, almost 600 grand we could have a day like that. And we're killing it in the points. We are killing it.
We better win Homestead. More than half the laps. Oh, so an excellent day, excellent workout, 400 laps. Turning more right than left half the day. We got through it. Thank you, Chris. I did not take you out, Ryan. I don't remember. Oh, touched you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what, Ricky? You blocked me all the time, but I didn't take you out. What do we got next? Truck Series race. We're not. You don't need an option because we own the team. Texas. Oh, that should be good. Working up a new setup for Texas. We'll get into that in the next video. But for now, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, send me questions, anything. Thank you. See you next time.